to have a lot to actually cast it. I thought the top lane's gonna be much better for Alliance. But
Look
as
at
you
them
said...
kill the boars! And they're going to go for S4 now. Diving onto tower. No tail. Getting that Curse of Avernus going, but Limp's rotation. Going to come in and try and pick off Sumail with the little ink swell. Catching out the Abaddon on his way out as well. So Limp with a double kill. Easy bonus intelligence. A good little turnaround. Giving up the kill on S4, but great rotations from Alliance.
Bottom lane also not going that great for Alliance at the moment. Like Seb is already level 6, has book 7.5 minutes in.
Pause the game.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, he draws on the map. Guys, I am triangle now. I farm jungle. So Earth Spirit can get some experience bottom lane. They're TPing mid to play in onto that FNG Grimstroke. Sumail and mid one here. No catapult wave for them, but they're still diving. Lacoste, they're still
No, wait, alright, that's OG that we, you know, used to see, but it's a bit too much.
Alright, carry on.
Mid one getting right click down. But yeah, you've got your mid laner and your safe laner. Both diving tier 1 mid, looking for Limp. Astro step forward with the Global Silence. Now turn around. That Ether Remnant held him in place for a second. Sumail and No Tail unable to close the gap as they try and focus down the tier 1. No catapult to help them though.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes. 7 heroes mid, yeah, roll in. Straight through the middle. Now lift up. Does stun the Abaddon. But this Lashrak, so much damage with the Pulse Nova. Finds Hanskin, FNG. He's getting jumped by mid one. There's the Remnant and 2 kills in a row for OG. As they've got another 8 Edict here to bring down this tower.
Sadly, Beastmaster did not have TP ready to come back to a fight, and it's also very hard Beastmaster game to start with. Like, you're playing against the Abaddon, you don't want to throw it on him if you can't get a kill, and you can't because he's about to hit level 6 soon. And you know, if you use it on someone else, he's just gonna Aphotic Shield off. Like, mid-game fights are gonna look a bit different with the Global Silence follow-up.
It's really got to rattle you to your core, though, being run out like that. S4. Gonna come over and grab the outpost. Pretty much every other hero on the map, though, bottom lane. OG playing this 5-man gameplay, chasing the Eco Baby. No Tail, still level 5, just shields himself up. No borrowed time yet. But they've jumped onto Limp, mid one and Sumail. These 2 core heroes pummeling Alliance into the ground, and 1 by 1 it's a double kill for Sumail.
There's the black hole
catching them as well. They've got S4 trapped inside, and OG, 5 heroes still up and running. Bringing down the tier 1, another massive team fight for them. Alliance just don't seem to be able to really answer or handle what OG are bringing.
Both supports are very low level. Rubik only level 4. Book is not even gonna get him to level 6. OG's aggression, like moving from mid lane to the bottom lane, 5 strong. And I feel like they're just, you know, trying to challenge themselves. Picking Enigma into Beastmaster and Rubik, it's really a tough game to play.
That's like those Dota 1 days, you know, you stack up with your friends, you pick Pugna, Kotl, Nature's Prophet, Lone Druid, you go mid lane and you go, okay, tier 1 tower, let's go to another lane. Take down all the objectives one by one. OG, so strong when they're gripping up. And the target acquisition that they've got as well. You know, they see Limp, they jump Limp, all of a sudden he's dead. Switch to another target. Black Hole, a solo hero, kill S4, perfectly done. Top 3 net worth, all OG heroes now. Lashrak at 5k, tower gold, you know? Flowing into their pockets. Very fast Yules, 11 minutes into this Lash, so he can just continually, he's got a smoke on him. He's got a smoke from No Tail. They can just continually chase down any target they want.
You go.
Mid one skipping out on nulls, double circle it, and then rushing Aghanim Scepter. And you said it in the draft, right? That's going to be difficult for Slark to handle.
Here I come.
If you get the first jump on Silencer and silence him, like, you don't care about the global. And now all this advantage that Limp had in the laning stage doesn't matter.
Agreed.
Like, look at Void Spirit. He has 400 more net worth, and now he's the one who's in control.
I'll not
S4's
argue.
getting caught near the Ancients now. Sumail with that split earth pulls himself up into the air. Make sure he doesn't die to a Necro Unix or a Roar or something.
I'm under attack.
Seb there to help out, find yet another pick off.
I
So
thought as
Radiant
much.
Jungle belongs to OG. Slark is trying to kind of slip himself into a couple of these stacks that he's made for
battle.
himself. Black hole back up in 50 seconds. But the map kind of cut in half here.
Faster.
As OG, they see FNG. Oh, the Remnant doesn't quite catch the Grim Stroke.
Forward.
Ooh. Sumail maybe could have got the Yule Scepter off there.
Into the breach.
OG's just playing the
blind.
bottom part of the map.
Agreed.
They don't care. Roll, he's in.
That's a nice magnetize from Saxa. Hanskin
move.
steals it now. Courier gonna get sniped out. And Saxa loses himself and his Courier.
Into the
But
breach.
Alliance, you know, using Global and Soulbind for just an Earth Spirit. OG still ready to fight. Black
Yes.
Hole's back up in 5 seconds.
Saxa has too low ping on this server, so others can't really follow him up. Like, he's ahead of the time.
He says go, and then 3 seconds later, oh, oh.
Here I come.
One great thing Alliance are doing here, though, is creating a lot of space for Nico, baby.
The Ice Wolf's bite.
Diffusal Blade, about 400 gold away.
This is standard Nico Baby build. On Slark phase boots,
Faster.
skipping any kind of raid bans, getting that diffusal blade as fast as possible, and then
Forward.
getting status resistance.
The Ice
Tier 1
Wolf's
tower
bite.
top still standing. I think that's what OG are eyeing up now. Seb working on
battle.
Greaves. He's got mech done, almost completed. Clears out that mid
My
wave.
temperature's dropping.
Connecting with the rest of the team of Sumail, No-Tail, and Mid One. All lurking around in the vicinity.
I thought as much.
Alliance trying to spread the map as best they can. Try and drag OG from one side to
I'll
the
not
other.
argue.
Dodging fights pretty nicely so far.
Let's
Not efficient
go.
farming by any means. Limp is able to take down Ancients.
Faster.
S4 spotting Seb. Thinking about the roar, but holding it for a little while, finally. Getting the stun off. Stealing out Eidolon for
Yes.
Hanskin.
Man, No-Tail's getting a lot of farm. He
This
dragged
is
2
heavy.
creep waves,
Oh, Hanskin.
and now I think he wants to drag it to someone to farm it up. Like,
Here I
usually it's the Leshrac.
They're trying to
Can't
catch
get
Mid
enough
One
of
here.
those things.
The Void Spirit, very
battle.
elusive. Does slip away with a Dissimulate.
No-Tail says, okay, no one wants to come here to farm 2 waves. I'm just gonna pop a
Gank this
shield
guy mid.
and kill it.
My farm. He buys 3 sentries and an
move.
Observer Ward. Money well spent. Easy bounty runes for No-Tail as well. Right place, right time. Sumail very,
Here's
very
ice
close
in
to
your
Kaya.
eye.
Dude,
OG kind of waiting now. Void Spirit Aghanim needs a little more build-up time. We do have this
I'm not
Enigma
paying
with
attention, man.
Arcane's
I made
mech.
him come
He's
forward.
going to go Malefice and Midnight Pulse. Could have maybe gone for the black hole onto that Slark on his lonesome. A little bit afraid of what's lurking behind Nico Baby, but in fact Nico Baby was pretty much alone up there. Grim and Beastmaster were quite
Yeah,
far
I'm
back
on the way.
farming.
Can you guard it? Because he has a bottle. So.
I'll freeze you fast.
I guess OG is just waiting for the next set of items. Void Spirit needs 1,000 gold to finish
thought as much.
Might want to
Aghanim
check your
Scepter,
bottom tower.
and then you have
Farm
2
over it.
charges of 2-second
He had a reason.
silence, plus a shield, plus a Photic shield. Like, he should not die.
Made its final delivery.
Swiftly.
Enigma getting closer to Greaves. Like, this is the way to itemize when you're playing against the Silencer.
he's back,
Getting
he's back.
BKB doesn't really matter. You're playing against Beastmaster, Global Silence. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for you to use your ult.
I'm under attack.
So it's much better to get a blink, pray for Global Silence that he's gonna pop it
Into the
earlier,
breach.
and just tank up.
Yeah, build auras, tank up, keep that push going. This catapult is going to last
Forward.
quite some time. Pretty simple tier 1, as Sumail stops Lark from free farming bottom lane and also stops the push coming in onto the opposing tier 1.
Radiant's
Baby
couriers
working
are
on
gone.
what looks like a BKB. Fires up the Ogre Axe first. Could
Let's
still switch
go.
into that S&Y which you love so much, but a roll in. Captured by the Roar. Caught by the Roar even.
I'll
As
not
mid one,
argue.
trying to dive onto Limp. They do finish off Saxon now, a good pounce. And a Global Silence, focusing mid one's Void Spirit. Lashrak can't really do too much, and they don't have that Greaves yet, so Enigma holding
Lashrak
the
is
black
so
hole.
low.
Forward.
Don't get Sumail. Aggressive roll in from that Earth Spirit though, and he
Swiftly.
pays with his life. Mid one also getting caught in the crossfire.
Nice. Indeed.
When you have global silence, Alliance should just keep fighting. They have infinite scaling lineup.
I thought
Slark
as much.
stealing
Have fun
agility,
trying to bust
Silencer
down
stealing
Radiant
int.
structures now.
That's full Guardian Greaves, so Enigma can get rid of the global silence.
That's going to make things
Into
so
the
much easier.
breach.
You know, that fight, if you had the Greaves, you could just pop them, walk in, black hole, 4 or 5 heroes. It looks like a smoke from OG. They're all grouped up.
Not yet.
I guess no one has a smoke on them.
Oh, he took it.
Rubik Eidolons? Oh dear, that's free money for the Lash. Easy gold.
Yes.
Alliance, you know, after that first 10 minutes or so where it looked like OG were running away from things, Alliance have done a great job spreading them out.
Pyramid
Beastmaster's
coming
getting
on.
farm, he's got his Necro 3 coming out. FNG, he's got Urn and Tranquils with 1,000 gold
Indeed.
saved up on this. In position 5 Grimstroke, it's pretty impressive. Silence are now overtaking the mid one Void Spirit in net worth as well. As Hansken, found by Saxa, looks like he's getting soloed out as Roshan is about to drop.
Yo.
See if Hansken can escape this. Magnetize, doing an awful
That guy
lot of
just
work
keep
here.
getting
Remnant
further,
misses, but
so
mid one joins the
that's
fight to finish him off,
everybody's
and his Aghanim Scepter completed.
Now OG
This
Yeah.
wants
all
to
mine.
Said
push
that
some
it would
towers.
end this.
Global silence will be up in 15 seconds. They're keeping a timer on that.
I move.
But they can still take the fight. Lashrak, Primal Roar is ready, but the Baron is already behind. It's a hard Beastmaster game. Like they need, if it's possible, connect. Yeah, that's
soul
it.
bind.
Beastmaster
With a
plus
double
1 with the
roar.
Roar.
He does get off the borrowed time, so No Tail trying to push away, but they lose Saxa. Turning around and fighting this, Lashrak is being shredded by Nico Baby, and the Aegis
Black
down.
hole.
Black hole wasted!
Catch it, zero.
Sam! No! What have you done? Missing out completely on this team fight. Maybe they can find the Slark on his way out. He's got another pounce in 2 seconds and a TP. Mid one trying to give chase. Abaddon, Lashrak. They can't find Nico Baby. He slipped away.
Very slippery.
Once burned.
That's what they needed.
Ice
Like
shot.
good fight with the global silence. And if they can catch Abaddon once again with the primal roar plus 1, that's the combo. And he used the silence, so
arguing.
Abaddon couldn't just purge it off on the second target, even with using the ulti.
Frost bites.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Fasting.
That's the OG Aegis fight.
I thought
It's
as
looking
much.
too hot. I mean, Seb, who was Seb targeting with that black hole? Was he trying to catch Nico Baby?
I believe so.
Here I come.
He failed now, so that he's not gonna fail at the later stages of the game, which is pretty smart.
My eyes.
You know, there's
Trick your
one
opponent's
mistake, one black hole like this.
Like,
Lashrak almost killing himself on that Necro book. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not gonna die, he has Essence Ring to pop, but still, uncontrollable damage. This is
cold
where
in
Blade
here?
Mail and Necro
Or
units
down?
shine.
Yeah, it did look pretty close. They're taking him out of that Yule
Let's
Scepter
go.
as well. S4 doing a great job.
My waters rise.
OG yet again. Grouping up. No Tail is sitting here with mid one and Sumail. So he's ready to save either his position 1 or 2.
Drop it.
Seb working on that blink dagger now.
Driving you hard out.
Yes.
Surprise jump with a black hole is going to be vital here for OG. As Alliance defending their mid tier 2,
Seth is
forcing that Void Spirit away.
Swiftly.
But OG in a great position on this high ground. Still looking
Bottom tower.
Agreed.
to start a fight, even with Alliance having all their abilities ready.
Nico Baby
Alliance
just
is
wants,
going for it.
wants to have a BKB for the next fight. I think it's a correct choice here against like this heavy magical damage. He
Let's
saw
go.
Aghanim Scepter on Void Spirit, so
Regeneration.
he needs to be able to take care of himself.
I'll not argue. Fast.
Once Beastmaster gets a Blink Dagger, it's gonna be so much easier to execute the combo.
Yeah, you nearly have Ether Lens up on the Grimstroke as well. Seb, 100 gold off Blink Dagger as they do come cruising towards the bottom tier 3, but they've got to wait for the wave. Mid lane dealt with by Slark.
Fuck him up, sis.
There is his BKB. Smoked up with FNG. Mid one catches a glimpse of them. But the high ground is coming. Alliance aren't really ready to defend this. OG are on your doorstep. Nico Baby backstabbing with the Ink Swell, jumping straight onto the Enigma. He does have Black Hole here, but they've got the Global Silence to back them up as FNG shredded by mid one. Slark still going, looking for Seb. Yes, Essence Shift stats are up, but
Now
BKB
that's a
now
problem.
expired. Yule's up into the stun, they've got the split earth. The roar is decent here to buy time for Nico Baby to shadow down to turn and fight, but the magic damage spilling in onto this slug, forcing the global silence out from Alliance. But that's their teamfight combo expended now, and Enigma still has Black Hole.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This whole
OG
tower is
taking down this tier
melting.
3.
Like once tier 3 is
mid
gone,
tower's
they're
in a bit
gonna
of a
be
bind.
able to take a fight. Black Hole, no global silence, remember?
Swiftly.
And he's got Blink as well, so if this Enigma sees a chance to blink Black Hole, he could go for it. It's being cancelled out little by little.
Here's ice in the
Stroke of Fate there, doing a great job. They back up now. OG self-heals the Lash. The dive into the back from mid one and the Saxa, trying to catch the silencer. That Saxa Earth Spirit does get healed up by the Greaves and rolls away to safety. Barely makes it out.
Yes.
Soulbind in onto mid one, catching Lash as well, but there's no chain stuns. There's no ability here for Alliance to take this fight properly, and Nico Baby's being annihilated. Always got a dark pack
BKB
off.
in
He's
a
got the right
second.
clicks from the Lash, but the
You wasn't.
BKB comes out. Not sure that was required. Now he's TPing forward aggressively, looking to turn the fight again. Saxa getting picked off. Oh, he rolls away, barely escaping. Finally, the glaive will
Here I
take
come.
him down as OG full retreat mode now. No-Tel walks into the midst of the enemies, gives his life
Into
for his
the
cause
breach.
to escape. So
Where's the left? There it
cancelled
is.
by the left. Hanskin grabs him up, drags
big
him into
kill.
the waiting arms of Limp.
Let's go.
+2, thank you very much.
Even though they lost the melee barracks, I still feel like it's
Agreed.
a very solid victory for Alliance. Man, Alliance's team coordination is really on point. Like getting in and out of the fight a couple of times.
Into the
They even
breach.
used like what they need to have a team fight. They used Grimstroke, Ulti, Beastmaster didn't have anything and still managed to,
Dire's middle
you know,
tower is under
I'm gonna call it a win.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Watch out, watch out.
Even
they're-
losing
they're
their
coming
melee
to carry.
barracks, still a win. Kill those necro units.
Faster.
Mid one, Seb. Still ready to fight.
I am the.
Void Spirit working on his BKB now,
My
as
ulti
Lesh
being ready.
did finish off the Bloodstone. So Lesh not thinking about a BKB of his own,
He doesn't have
nor a
forward.
Lincoln's or any kind of defensive items outside of the Dual Scepter, which he's already had for quite some time. Oh, they're diving Limp.
Probably not a good fight.
Down to a third of his HP.
He pops
but
the
Epic
region.
Turns. Silenced. This one makes that speedy escape yet again. Nico Baby, do they just black hole him here? They're holding on to
Not a
it.
good
Seb
fight, bro.
Forward.
not wanting to expend it so early on. Chain stunning the Slark with a silence. They didn't need the black hole.
I'll not argue.
Nico Baby
Astronomical
stuck around way too
price.
long.
To smash that bottom tower.
I mean, that's how he needs to play. He can't just, you know, stay. He needs to make stuff happen. They throw a couple of spells on him, but there's no real save besides the global silence. Now there's no global.
Under attack.
Nico Baby might be forced to. He needs to buy back, otherwise they're gonna lose another set of Raxes.
Your bottom tower.
30 seconds on the sidelines. They're diving in deep, looking for the silencer.
in
Limp
now.
magnetized up at the roar. Now arriving onto mid one. They don't get the Aphotic Shield to save him up. Saxa does get blown up completely, and now the Soulbind. Where's the combo? They don't have anything. It's just the Slark pummeling. Yes, they do. Into mid one's Void Spirit. The dive was too deep, and OG. They have Black Hole, but again, they're not using it.
I move.
Nico Baby getting a double kill, getting the gold because of the buyback. Can they run
Let's
Okay,
go.
Roche may respawn in a second. Let's see the spawn timer. It's gonna be a pretty long one, so
Here I
not
come.
really favoring Alliance right now. OG just keeps the
Into the
pressure.
breach.
You see, it's not about the black hole, it's about the threat of a black hole, what he can do if he goes in.
Battle.
Still,
Dire's middle
Alliance
tower
didn't use the
is
combo
under
properly. It was just a solo primal roar. They had no global silence, but if they execute it well, like Alliance is pretty damn strong. Now that Silencer is also level 15,
Swiftly.
extra 2 permanent intelligence steal. Like right clicks coming out from him are insane.
Yeah,
Agreed.
it feels like Alliance are holding on for dear life, but they are still executing, making sure they don't lose any more than that bottom lane of barracks. OG smoking. They can get a big pick off here. There's
And
no
remember,
buybacks.
even if he uses a black hole, Rubik, if he's alive, that's gonna be a stolen one for sure.
25 seconds.
Getting closer to Blink Dagger, just 50 gold away.
Currently holding borrowed time.
Radiant's
Beastmaster Rubik Grimstroke with buybacks. S4's Courier. Sniped out by OG.
Forward.
Telescope there can be pretty
I'm
good
running top.
if they hand that over to the Abaddon. Longer range on that shield.
Man, you had this.
Roshan, 15 seconds.
I thought as much.
That's what
Almost
OG are prepping for right now.
Tower.
Top tier 2. Keep that mid-wave pushed.
Here I
But
come.
hey, look at this. Alliance with a long smoke wraparound. Slock shows mid.
Tower,
Usually an indication that everyone's behind him
My
in the
eyes
base
spike
waiting to
deep.
defend. And they spot the Leshrac. Samael jumps the illusion rune there and the self-fuel with the global silence in on top of him now. They soul bind him up. Looking for the pick on Leshrac. Seb grieves. No blink dagger though. He's going to black hole solo onto the Nico Baby Slock. Sax is brought down but he bunnies back straight off the bat.
Mid-tower
Pounce
needs
out
a
from
little
Slock. No, he
healing.
turns the fight. His BKB's done. He's sauced up but he's out of there. Jumped upon again by mid one.
Dire
Silence once
structures
more.
looking
Nico Baby.
fortified.
He's got the veil away but he can't. The gap closed from mid one's bullet grip. Perfect. There's a double kill from Limp. Finds the Seb kill, a roll in from Saka, the other fight breaking out, looking for the Sansa kill. Limp's still alive with the essence ring there, and they'll find Sumail, the Inkspell stun, taking him down, and a roll in again, catching the Sansa. A triple from that Limp Sansa, but it's still OG with a buyback from Saxa coming in and saving the fight.
Seb did such a good job just, you know, checking what's happening in a fight. Rubik, he used the spell steal, got the aphotic shield, and you know that he can't steal black hole straight away.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wraith King.
That fight split so quickly as well, like mid one chasing the tail of that Slark, making sure that he couldn't dodge in and out of the fight.
Cold cat.
And the rest of them focusing down the Leshrac.
Or the
Beautifully done by OG.
If Slark commits to a single target with the full BKB, needs to get out, this is where mid one hero shines. Like, this instant silence coming out from Resonant Pulse is insanely good against silence. Here's the combo, double lift, double silence.
Oh, the borrowed time from No-Tail, but mid one shredded. They didn't
Into
get
the
another
breach.
barracks. They focused on the melee. That's going to be healed up in
be
time.
mid-tower.
And No-Tail, he's going to be picked off again. Limp, bonus 4 intelligence, up to 46 permanent int stolen.
Bad news.
They see
What's
Seb.
that?
Mid-tower.
46
Agreed.
permanent?
I'm under
I thought
attack.
that's the one that, you know, temporarily stolen. Okay, Limp, man, he actually, like, I want to see the damage after the
go.
fight to see the graph, how much damage Silencer does. Like, this hero should not be underestimated in a
Yes.
team fight. You need to focus him down.
He is 11, 2, and 5 right now.
Here I
BKB
come.
4 staff working on Shiver's Guard and Alliance into the Roche pit. That's Aegis Cheese.
The other fellas.
10 seconds for Abaddon, 20 for the Void Spirit. Alliance, 5 heroes strong. 25 seconds for the Enigma Black Hole. This is Roche for Alliance.
Ice Maiden.
They're one lane of barracks down, but they are still fighting a tooth and nail for this game. Seb comes in with a Midnight Pulse. Bounce out by the slot. Diffuser Blade to slow down the Enigma with the Inkswell there. He's chasing him down. Sansa grabs the Aegis as Leshrac. Focusing Nico Baby, but gets turned on immediately with Global Silence. He's lotused up. Saved by the Abaddon.
Black hole is up.
Jump in.
Faster.
Soulbind is there though. 2 Sanses flying out from FNG. They've also got the last word onto the Enigma with a 3-man stroke of fate. Alliance can regroup on their high ground as this mid-one Void Spirit takes down Hanskin's Rubik. Finally, Seb jumps in with a black hole.
Down
There's a pretty
you
decent
go.
one as well. Aegis gone, and they're going to catch S4 as well. 2 heroes down, and Slot trying to fight, but he can't do it. Annihilated by
that's
OG,
game,
and
Gary.
that is it.
Suck.
Slark with no buyback, Rubik with no buyback. That's why Lashrak is such a great pick against the
I'll take that.
Slark. AoE damage, your BKB goes down. I thought they were just gonna back off, wait for Global Silence to be ready. Bottom racks is already gone. There's still tier 2 tower on the top lane. But
You go team. You go.
OG, they're pushing in.
Whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna help you.
Tier 4 tower very low.
Is under attack.
This could be it. No buyback on Slark,
top
Rubik, or
tower's
Beastmaster. There's 30 seconds. A window here has opened for OG. A 4 versus 2. Silencer needs to stay in the fountain. He can't get picked off now.
Into the breach.
FNG trying to clear out waves.
Radiant's
What can Alliance do? They need to buy time, but they just don't have the resources. A Yule's in the splitter, start catching Limp. He's got no BKB, no Force Staff, no HP, and that's game.
Forward.
32 minutes in, OG finally with a final strike to the jugular. That fight beautifully played out, and GG's call.
I'll not argue.
Very nice and entertaining game to watch for sure. Like OG, their aggressiveness.
Yes.
When they grouped up around the mid tower, creep skipping with Lash, and then forcing the fights.
Dia's
Like
courier
this
took a
aggression
trip
from
to the
OG,
old
I don't
family
think
farm.
any other team is doing it like them.
Here I come.
Like, holy crap, diving tier 1 mid lane like 8 minutes into the game. Absolutely ridiculous.
Down you go.
Seb with the Greaves, the Blink, the Black Holes. Now, a couple of misplays, you could say, by OG, but in the end, the grand battle
Down.
plan, it all came to fruition. Alliance with some real scrappy, well-executed
I
team
need
fights
help.
just
Indeed.
couldn't match that OG bravado.
Structures
Game 1 goes the way of OG. I really enjoyed that game. Of course, I want to see the rest of the series go that way. I want 3 games of this because that was really entertaining, fun to watch. You know, Alliance just got to pick themselves up.
All right,
Game 2.
carry on.
Going in a couple of minutes, guys. We'll take a break. Best of 3 coming up after these messages.
One second.
Not yet, man. They got more carries. So we need to finish this game early. Yeah. Wow, seriously, you are fat. Keep going.
I don't think so.
I like what I see.
Easy breezy.
Dire's
Consciousness is pattern.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the dark. Dire's bottom tower is under Dire's attack. Bottom tower has fallen. Attack.
With my thanks.
It just keeps getting better.
Nice.
On.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I move.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Swift as the wolves of Ice Rock.
Are under attack.
This'll come in handy.
Waters rise.
Oh, cat.
Radiant's top
Faster.
attack.
Dominating.
Agreed.
Double kill.
More for
Swiftly.
your fun.
Oh. Why would you say?
I move. I thought as much.
Alright, lad.
Not yet.
Is it roach or something?
Not yet.
Okay, let's go wrong.
Faster. Not ready.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we are, game 2, ready and waiting for you. It's OG against Alliance. Game 1 was action-packed. We had global silences, black holes. We had
The Ice
two
Wolves
core
bite.
heroes, Lesh and Void Spirit. Your position 1 and 2 from OG, diving the enemy mid-tier 1 at like 7 minutes into the game. It was
Forward.
non-stop. But in the end, OG did take game 1 over Alliance. Game 2, ready and waiting.
Let's go.
Lacoste, what's your main takeaway from that?
My main takeaway is that
Battle.
I might need to restart my Dota because I'm not connecting. But yeah, OG, even without the real carry, they still, you know, manage to fight. Like I don't find Lashrak as real carry. Tell them I'll be right back. I'm restarting my Dota.
Agreed.
I don't know why. Sometimes it just doesn't work lately.
But yeah, OG just like continually running at people, and even though Alliance, you know, fighting with their dear lives to try and hold on to that game,
I'll
just,
freeze you back.
there was just something missing, right? That OG magic was always there for the dire side. As every time
Yes.
Mika Baby would jump in on a target, you know, try and catch the last, there'd be a self-Eul,
The other
an
fella's
Occultic
top
shield, a
tower
Lotus
won't be
Orb,
making
there'd be the
trouble.
threat of a black hole, the Greaves are there, and Mika Baby would have to, you know, jump out, as Slark does, to try and play
Into
that
the
kind of
breach.
in and out warfare, where he's bouncing back in with full HP after that real hard first initiation.
Here's ice.
But
The other fellas can see
every
that
fight,
top
mid
tower.
one, even on like 200
that
ping,
was
was
something.
chasing the Slark
That
down,
did it
making
for the
sure
other
that
fella's
reinitiation
top rag. The
just
other
wasn't
fella's
available
top
for
rags is
OG.
done for.
Sorry, for Alliance.
Yes.
Slark didn't feel like a potent hero in this game.
It's very hard matchup for Slark to play into Lashrak. He uses his BKB if he wants to run onto a different target, and then he just, you know, melts onto Lashrak. And OG was doing a very good job, just looping around the Lash and Abaddon.
There goes the other fellas mid-rags.
Did you get in again?
I did.
Faster.
So it wasn't you this time.
Seems like someone else is the problem. I might try to restart it one more time. I don't know, Dota works in mysterious ways.
My eyes spike.
You never know what it's thinking.
Maybe we just recreate the lobby or try one more time. See how it
I
goes.
thought as much.
Try one more time. See how things fare. But yeah, you know, Alliance tried with the Earthshaker and Chandra's bans in that first phase to force OG into a pretty different fighting style and drafting style, but it just wasn't to be. You still have OG running down your throats. Lashrak rotating mid, diving silence.
Mechanism.
7 minutes in.
It's not time yet.
OG's aggressiveness is just a pleasure to watch.
I move.
No tell, giving you the Dota 2 emotes.
Swiftly.
Restart Steam. Oh, hopefully we'll get you back in here. What
not
was
sure.
Into the breach.
I'm not sure if this is the problem, but we'll check. I'll restart the Steam. Sorry about that, guys.
Forward.
Yeah, Limp had 50 intelligence at the end of that game. He was packing
Here
a
I
punch,
come.
11-4-6 on the side. Good last pick, honestly, from Alliance. It looks
I'll
pretty
not
damn
argue.
good. But the fact that mid one was able to really toe the line between life and death in that mid lane, get that bomb pretty early on, get the
Agreed.
rune refills pretty consistently. He was able to swing back. That was topped up very nicely.
Yes.
Pretty fast sector. You know, didn't bother with no. Two circlets, bottle tread one, and then straight into that himself. Here we silence. Rolling away. Speaking of rolling away, like Sax's Earth Spirit, every time a fight started, it was him. He was trying to catch out every hero he saw. Catch glimpse of someone, rolling straight on top of them.
Down. Swiftly.
The other fellas lost the
Too
mid
pleased.
tower.
We need Lacoste in the lobby.
Let's go.
Something might be wrong with the lobby, so I guess we're just gonna recreate. I restarted everything, still not working.
There goes one of the other fellas mid towers. Now that was cold.
Alliance could have maybe tried to execute their combo better, like Beastmaster Roar. They needed to pick up Abaddon +1 and then silence the Abaddon